We've had 2 crowns of the Triple Crown. Now it's the final. We're going to see who's going to win the 24 Hours of Le Mans this weekend.
Green will be the next question.
It goes without saying, Le Mans is just special. It's one of those events that, you've got to sort of witness, and you almost kind of got to feel you've got to attend at some point or be at in some sort of capacity. I certainly feel that way personally myself, and that'd be such an honour just to be in the presence of everyone in that event as well. But yes, it is the 94th running of the 24 Hours of Le Mans. We have 4 classes, but 3 car classes. We obviously have the main hypercar class with all the manufacturer prototypes. We've got the LMP2s, the LMP2 Pro-Ams, and LMGT3s. And I'm talking about the track. It's mostly public road, obviously, with 13.6 kilometers or 8.4 miles for your mile conversion there, as we are en français. So the kilometers take the honours. It's got 38 turns, and the race lap record is 3 minutes 17 seconds .297, which was Mike Conway in the Toyota TS050 hybrid in 2019 for the LMP1 car. I could have sworn it was Kamui Kobayashi, but according to my sources, it's Mike Conway, which is quite surprising. But that by Kamui Kobayashi will forever be iconic in the LMP1 there. Now, when we talk about the winners, the defending winners from the race, there was a poll from Alex Lynn in Cadillac with a 3 minutes 23 seconds .166, and for the hypercar winners, it was actually the Privateer hypercar for Ferrari, the 83F course Ferrari to be exact. Phil Hansen, Robert Kubica, and Yiffy Ye, which everyone was making a buzz about Kubica winning and all that, but you got to take a hand to all the other drivers as well. That is just fantastic achievement. And yeah, obviously BOP did especially sort of give Ferrari a bit of a leg up, especially in the early stages of last year's World Endurance Championship season. But you've got to hand it to them. They did have to beat 2 of their teammates as well, and as well as not get into any silly stuff as well. So it's still an achievement nonetheless, and it is still Ferrari's last win in hypercar and in the World Endurance Championship as a whole, which is quite funny, nearly a year on. Out for the mainline LMP2 category, it was the number 43 Inter Europol LMP2 car, which has got quite a nice livery, to be fair. A nice little yellow and greeny sort of thing. It is quite nice. Tom Dillman, Jakub Szmakiowski, please, I'm sorry for that pronunciation if it is wrong. I do apologise, it probably is. And Nick Yelly as well to round out there. So a very good team of drivers. And yeah, they managed to claim the LMP2 honours last year. Then in the LMP2 Pro-Am category, it was my team, Spike the Dragon, who managed to win in LMP2 Pro-Am. That was such a moment in the 199AO by TF LMP2 car, with Dane Cameron, Louis Delatraz and PJ Hyatt. So they'll be looking to defend the crown in the Pro-Am category once again, but this time not with Spike, with a new cousin. And Louis Delatraz, he won't be able to defend that win because he is moving up to the 12 car in the Cadillac, so hopefully he manages to get a win or manages to get a good run at it, and I'll be cheering him on in the hypercar category as well there. In LMGT3, it was the number 92 Mante First Form Porsche car, Ryan Hardwick, Richard Leeds and Ricardo Pera. So there are all your defending winners of the race, and it'll be very, very interesting to see if they manage to take any crowns this weekend as well. But the one is just special, man. And last year I wasn't able to watch it actually because I was busy with some other stuff, and by the time I got back and it was just quite late, so I followed most of it on the radio. But this time I can actually watch it with the subscription I bought and all that, so I'm just really looking forward to that. And also this year, it does make it 60 years since Ford versus Ferrari, the actual time it actually happened, where they'd done a feature film of it in 2019. So it's sort of, full circle kind of thing. And we do have Ford versus Ferrari coming next year in the hypercar category, but we do still have Ford versus Ferrari, but an LMGT3. So, as people talk about them, they're not in, still in it are Ford at the minute, but they're just not in the main category, as in like the top category. So they can still win them on, but that'll be an LMGT3. And obviously that was sort of gearing up towards getting ready for next year as well. But yeah, there's lots of different storylines of this race. Unfortunately, no Porsche 963s, which is such a shame. I just hate that so much, but they decided to go IMSA racing, and hey, they've won a Daytona and a Sebring this year, as well as a Laguna with the Privateer car from last year's spec, so they're not doing too shabby at all this year. But yes, Cadillac come back to this race as the last winners in the hypercar or GTP category as a whole, because obviously they won on the streets of Detroit, which was an absolute balmy race. That was just unbelievably crazy. The wheeling car, I'm not too sure if they're actually coming, but Cadillac have definitely got some pressure coming on there. And to note the point, what can BMW do? Because they are the first time winners from Spa for the first time in this category, and in their first time in an ACO competition since something like 1998, 1999, which was such an achievement. It was quite fun to see, really, to be honest. Even though the Ferrari was trying to all the way to the flag with Kevin Magnussen defending and everything, that was such great. That last hour or so was just peak cinema. That was amazing. But yeah, that's going to be really, really fun to watch and see if they can actually do anything as well. If I remember last year, they had a few issues and stuff, so it'll be interesting to see if they've ironed that out yet, and just to see what everyone is really. But yes, action for Le Mans is nearly there. But are you ready to watch Le Mans? Because tell you what, I certainly am, and well, I just can't wait to get into it.